This is the most recent prototype in a long line of prototypes of a fully 3D printable repeating crossbow. It's called the Endoraptor. It has a 50-pound draw weight, and thanks to the modern compound limbs, I only have to apply 25 pounds of pressure to cock the full draw weight. This mechanism separates the magazine ammo from the loaded round, reducing friction and improving efficiency. The arrow clip is magnetic, which allows this repeating crossbow to be loaded manually and enables it to fire multiple types of projectiles. It also comes with these tools which greatly speed things up. This one's just a hand driver. This one here is a hex bit that I put an Allen key that fits my red dot. And then on this side you have the torque bit for all of these finials. And what I do is I'll just stick this on the end of the drill, and I'll just take my drill and just go zzz, 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 zzz. And then this is another drill bit that's for all of the lag bolts. You just go around with the drill. Zzz, 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 zzz. So the problem with the sleds is they can go out of balance, they can go out of center. This can damage the sled or the draw rails or the cove traps. But as long as balance is maintained, I think that can be avoided. And with improvements to the sled design, it can also withstand more crashes like that. The advantages to using a sled is it's easy to manufacture, it's remarkably thin, and the string runs right through it. So if the sled does break, you can actually rip the rest of the pieces off and reuse the same cord. Spin drive is essentially a rifling mod that comes in the form of an attachment that screws into the end of the barrel, and you can see it has these 3 teeth. So once that's screwed in, the crossbow is now in spin mode, and this is a spin dart. The helical spline uses mechanical drive to induce spin during the power phase, so it comes out of the barrel already spinning. I also forgot to mention the integrated cob LED inside the foregrip. Yeah. So there's the cob LED, and then the wires just run down here that go to this switch, and then just below it there's a battery pack like built into the foregrip, but I forgot to put a door here so that you can actually change the batteries. And that's just one of many improvements that need to be made before I can release it as a product. I almost forgot about this. This little fitting back here, this is for a wall hook. This one here I thought was like final a month ago, and I was working on the assembly video until I realized how brutal the assembly was. And then I had a huge rage quit, which led to numerous improvements since then. See, this is where I was at a month ago. I was just finishing the assembly instructions, and I had the rage quit. But I'm getting close to this point again, hopefully for real this time.